Good morning. Let's talk about the theoretical hierarchy of development for athletic skills here at the TREBEL School of Fitness. So, pretty much everybody that has gone through a consultation and an assessment with us and has come up through the ranks through our fundamentals program and beyond has heard this. Just want to clarify a few things because there's some folks out there that have some questions, and some of this stuff has kind of been flipped up on its head and really been developed and implemented improperly. So we want to set the record straight. So here we have it. That is our pyramid, and the base of the pyramid, in our opinion, so I've been told, pyramid can only be as tall as its base is wide. That's what some of the folks tell me. And so what the takeaway point here is that we want a really wide, strong, stable base to our pyramid. Now, traditionally we've looked at this as all the stuff that you do outside of our training practice. I'm going to put in lifestyle. Now, traditionally we hear that as nutrition. I think it's a little bit more important than just nutrition. So you have nutrition in there as well, but you also have sleep, stress management, what you're doing outside of your time in our training practice. It's really your lifestyle. This is the nutrition and what you're putting in. The fueling is going to lay the molecular foundation for what it is that we want to accomplish, not only in our training practice and in the gym, but outside as well. But there's also other stressors. Stress, and it could be what you think of, oh, I'm stressed out or not. The body doesn't care what the stress it's imposed. It could be work related, it could be relationship related, it could be exercise related. The body really doesn't care. What's important to know is that what I see from a lot of our folks is not necessarily the acute stress. That's usually some type of trauma or the exercise portion. Some folks do that to themselves, but the chronic stress, a lot of our entrepreneurs, small business owners who just cannot unwind at night. So that really kind of catches up. But right here we have lifestyle. Sets the base. At the top, we'll call this sports. What in the heck is sport? Sport is whatever it is that you want to do outside of our training practice. So that could be, hey, I want to be awesome at Ultimate Frisbee on the weekend, or I want to run a 5K and be prepared for that. That's cool. That's awesome if those are your goals. Most folks, it's, hey, I want to be able to play with my kids at night when I get home and not be so tired. I want to play with my grandchildren. I want to be able to stay out of the nursing home. I want to be able to do yard work and not have a sore back for 3 days afterwards. So whatever your sport is, that's what we're trying to attain here. So we've got the base, which is lifestyle, the top, that's sport. In the middle, we have the three different types of really modalities, exercise modalities that you might see in our training practice. The first one is we're going to call that, you can call this monostructural conditioning or metabolic conditioning. We'll just call it Metcon for short. And what we have here is that's really your ability to breathe, your ability to walk up a flight of stairs without getting too winded, your ability to do any of this stuff, whether it be push-ups and deadlifts and handstand push-ups and all the wild stuff, or really go for a walk, go for a hike, do some yard work, and actually not have your limiting factor be your breathing. So that's really darn important there. Next we have what we'll call gymnastics, and that is nothing more than manipulating your own body weight. So we have gymnastics. Now, this does include and builds up to the stuff that we see on the Olympics. Very few of our folks are doing any of the cool stuff where you're swinging from the rings and doing all that cool stuff. If that's appropriate for you, by all means, we will help teach you those movements and progress you up. But for most folks, that just means, can you functionally, actively, safely lower your center of mass and then stand back up? We call that squatting. We do that when we go to the restroom every day, when we get in and out of our car. Can you push yourself up off the ground if you need to? That's a push-up. Manipulating external resistance comes later. First, you got to take care of your own body weight, which leads us to the last piece here, which is quote-unquote weightlifting. Not Olympic weightlifting, that's part of weightlifting, but weightlifting, and that's going to be two words, and that is external resistance. So every time you go to pick up your laundry basket, you're doing some weightlifting, and as far as we're concerned. You pick up your dog to put your dog in the bath, that's weightlifting. You go on an airplane and you have to put your luggage in the top rack, that's weightlifting. That's manipulating external resistance. So we see that the base, if you're at the airport, is you've got to be able to walk fast enough without getting so out of breath that you can actually catch your flight. That's here with the metabolic conditioning. You've actually moved your body through space, up and down, lunged, squatted, whatever it may be, in the form of gymnastics. And then, oh yeah, when you have to actually move something, put something over a compartment, that's the weightlifting aspect. So those are the 3 types of movements, and this is right here, the heart and soul of what we do. And that's kind of like the what. That's like the what do we do right here, these 3. Metabolic conditioning, gymnastics, and weightlifting. The base right here is your lifestyle. If we get you for 3 times a week, maybe 4, 5 times a week, that's really pushing it. You're really doing something with us. For an hour each day, there's still a lot of other time throughout your week that you're not with us. So dialing in your nutrition, dialing in your sleep, recovering properly, doing all of the things that you're asked of, going for your walk once a week unplugged for 60 to 90 minutes. All those things are super important. And then right here, you are able to reap the benefits and see your sport. Now, like we said, it could be the sporting aspect, but a lot of folks, it's really, I just want to be happy. I want to be able to do whatever the heck it is that I want to do. If friends are playing a pickup game of volleyball, I want to go out there and not blow my knee out. I want to be able to get up off the ground. So, in summary, here we have the base of everything that we're doing. Lifestyle, we cannot overstress that. That lays the foundation for all of the other things that we're going to do in our training practice, and then ultimately, outside of the gym is where we realize all of the hard work, dedication, time, and effort. So, hopefully this helps, and have a wonderful day.